How often do you think before you speak? Not occasionally when it suits you, but each time you open your mouth. Seldom, I would guess. Our ability to speak has overshadowed the importance of the words that leave our mouth and the impact that they have on us and others. Nowadays, we speak just for our own gain without truly knowing what that even is. In the West, it's all about selling, and we all know how much the salesperson can talk. They promote and revere the salesperson. There's this belief that if I can become great at sales, then I can be great at selling anything. I can then make a fortune and be happy. Not true. So many people now realize that less is actually more. The less one speaks, the more they listen and are listened to. Also, the more powerful and impactful are the words that leave their mouth. This is because they are more likely to choose them wisely. The power of words. Shh. Don't speak. Speak only when spoken to. Listen very carefully. Who is speaking? Words have the ability to move a nation. One may consider them the driving force behind any form of communication, movement, religion, war, you name it. It is through the power of the spoken word delivered by someone that fuels the fire, that leads a person to take action or not for that matter. The impact words have resemble a train. Often they can stop you dead in your tracks, while other times spur you on to go full steam ahead. Jim Rohn said in one of his famous speeches, all it takes is the right words said to the right person at the right time. He was referring to the creation of a transformation in one's life. It is a bit like a padlock or safe that can only be opened with a specific 4-digit combination. You can try all the combinations in the world, but if it's not the correct 4, it simply won't open. Get all 4 right and voila, the lock opens. Similar to life, sometimes all that is missing is that final combination, or words shall I say, to start what may end up being a life-changing experience. The right words said to the right person at the right time. Both spoken and unspoken words have a major impact on us. They are the key to effective communication. Why is this necessary? Isn't this what we all seek? Just to get along with one another? Maybe this is the answer to resolving all of the wars, conflicts, and disagreements among people. Think of how difficult it can be communicating with someone from a different country who speaks a different language to you and has a different culture. In some countries, the same word has multiple meanings and can be used to express different things. What about people who speak the same language? Even they have difficulty communicating with one another at times. Very often, it is a difference in interpretation of the words that are used, which can cause a breakdown in communication. However, there is a positive side to this. Sometimes it can be just one word, so basic and simple, that sparks a fire within and leads a person to take massive action. I remember many years ago when I first heard the phrase, for things to change, you must change. These simple but powerful words brought tears to my eyes. Now some may be saying, that's silly, as it's pretty obvious for things to change, we must change. However, at that time in my life, these words were equivalent to that final combination that was necessary to open up my lock. They were exactly what I needed to hear for me to change the direction of my life. They brought home the urgency for me to make change my reality. Every time you overcome a hurdle or have a breakthrough, the origin can be traced back to the power of words. Whether that be something you've read, heard, or was said, it all comes down to the power of words and the impact that they have on us emotionally and physically. I've come to realize that the vast majority of people are so focused on communicating with others that they have lost sight of the most important type of communication. This is the one you have with yourself, the conversations you have with yourself. Not only are our lives so busy that we overlook this, but we also fear someone may mistake us for being mentally unwell. After all, the popular belief is if you're seen talking to yourself, you must be insane. Now, isn't that insane itself? We must and should talk to ourselves in order to better understand ourselves. How else do you propose we get to know and understand ourselves? Better still, how do you propose we get to know someone else without talking to them? Can you imagine getting to know someone without speaking to them? It's almost impossible, but certainly very difficult. So why is this any different with us? Maybe the result of this is that we actually don't know ourselves. Maybe that's why most of us are forever searching without really knowing what it is we even seek. The truth is, there is little, if no conscious work put in this area of communicating with ourselves, so we can better understand ourselves and others. And unfortunately, where there is no work, there will be no development. And as a people, there has been very little development in this area. If you fail to get this one right, life will continue to be dictated by what happens to you as opposed to what you choose to do about it. You will forever be reacting instead of responding. So let's address one way where we can take action and help bridge this gap. How we can improve our self-communication through the use of words. For once we improve this, it will positively impact on how we see ourselves, how we see others, how we see the world, and how we see our position in the world. These 4 perspectives are crucial to us living a more happy and fulfilled life. Right now, I'd like to invite you to answer this question. What's special about you? Or what is it you are good at? If you struggle to find an answer to this, then maybe reframe this question into, what could I be good at if I really thought about it? Now tell yourself 3 reasons why you're good at that thing. Then congratulate yourself for being good at it, because not everyone is. You are. Get used to talking with yourself in a positive way. You should positive self-talk first thing in the morning, during the day, and just before you go to bed. Remember, nothing positive said is ever wasted. Get used to being your own hero. After all, it is your life, and you get to tell the story how you choose. If you can remember, before going to bed each day, speak out loud these 3 statements so they become your reality the following day. Fill in the appropriate word or words accordingly. First, I am amazing because. Fill in the blank. Second, X went really well today. Fill in what that X means for you. Lastly, tomorrow will be great because. Once again, fill in the blank. Let the answers seep into your subconscious and reinforce the self, the truly amazing person that you are. Bruce Lee, the famous martial arts legend, quoted, "Don't speak negatively about yourself, even for a joke. Your body doesn't know the difference. Words are energy and cast spells. That's why it's called spelling. Unquote. Words have the power to transform. We eventually become what we believe, and we believe what we continuously tell ourselves. The power of words.